go! Tough times don't last, tough people do. You don't fucking deserve this fucking win. All you fans out there who gave up after 2 games, you don't fucking deserve to have this feeling that I'm going through me right now. Being down 0-2, fucking everyone gave up over 2 games. 2 games everyone gave up. Everyone said we were going to go up to New York and get blown out like we did last year. Everyone gave up after 2 goddamn games. Gave up on our team, gave up on Kirk, gave up on our defense, gave up on everybody, all of you. Everybody did, man. Now look at us. You don't fucking deserve this win. You don't. You shitty fans, fair weather fans out there, you don't deserve to have this fucking feeling, man. You don't. If we went and won every single goddamn game after this, and we went to the Super Bowl and won that shit, you don't fucking deserve to have this feeling. You don't. You gave up after 2 games. 2 goddamn games. How much does Kirk Cousins need to goddamn do, man? How many times does Kirk Cousins need to prove you fucking wrong? How many times? You all give up so easily. God, such fair weather fans out there, man. I'm tired of it. All week I had to sit here and look on Redskins online and everyone goes, oh, I guess it's 0-3. I guess we'll get the good pick in the draft, see what happens next year. Everybody, that's what everybody was saying. That's what everybody said. 0-3, here we come. We're going to get blown out up in New York like we did last year. Everybody said that. In the game, in the first quarter, we were down 10. What was it, 10, 14, nothing? I guarantee you all gave up. You fucking gave up on our team again. And then we rallied. Kirk Cousins, 300 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Yet again. God damn it. How many times does he need to prove you wrong? I don't understand it, man. I just don't understand it. How can you sit here game in and game out and look at this guy and not see what his potential? You sit here and look at this guy and just want to blame someone, so you blame Kirk. And then when he gets a big W like this, I guarantee you there's so many comments online right now critiquing Kirk Cousins, still saying, oh, well, if he did this better or that better, we would have put up 40 fucking points. I guarantee you there's motherfuckers out there doing it right now, on the keyboard right now, sitting here trying to disprove him. Trying not to give him his fucking props. It's goddamn crazy, man. What a game, dude. Even win or loss, that game was fun to watch, man. Back and forth. True competitive football, man. Our team's competing. Even though we're 1-2, our team is competing, man. And I'll never give up on a team that competes. Never, man. I don't care if we're eliminated from the goddamn playoffs and we know it. I'm never gonna give up on the team that's gonna go out there and compete and try to stay in games. I'm never gonna do it. I guess everyone, half the goddamn fan base already gave up. You don't deserve the win, man. You don't deserve to go into work tomorrow and tell somebody off, a New York Giants fan. You don't get to say shit to them, man. You gave up after 2 games. God, it pisses me off, man. These fair weather fans, dude. And then I guarantee you they're all online right now. Oh man, our team looks so good, and thank God we got this win, and you know our team's the truth. Kirk Cousins, we can turn this thing around. I guarantee you there's so many of you out there right now. So many people out there right now. It's ridiculous, man. You're spineless, back and forth. What a game, what a game. And coaching all around, you guys. I mean, and how did we win this game? Can I ask any of you out there, how did we win this game? Why did we win this game? There's one reason, and one reason only. We didn't give up on the goddamn run. We didn't give up on the run. And then we took pressure off of Kirk Cousins, and then when he needed to make throws, he made them. And I'm tired of this shit, man. Everybody, oh, Kirk Cousins, he's weak. He's got a weak arm. Yeah, well, how's a 50-yard fucking touchdown pass right on the fucking money? How's that? Stop it, man. Sitting here shitting on our own players. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired. So many bad fans out there come in, year out. I thought last year was bad, man. I had so many trolls on this channel sitting here saying shit to me all year. Oh, Kirk Cousins is a bum, this or that. Everyone doubted him, and I understand last year he was first year as a starter. He deserved some doubt, but he showed us. He already showed us his potential, and then everyone's still doubting him, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Comes out, throws a 30-some yard pass to Deshaun Jackson. Next play, almost 50-yard pass, right on the money, touchdown pass. I guess his arm's too small, ain't it? God damn. All right, well, before I get into my notes, and trust me, I got a bunch of notes. I actually went down on my phone here. I wrote down so much stuff that I ran out of room. Like this notepad thing was like, no, you put too many characters on here. So that's how you know it was an exciting game. There was so much stuff to write down. Before I get into that, let me just hash out what comes to mind right away. Credit to the Giants, man. Their defense seemed much improved from last year. They got to Kirk Cousins a few times. And injuries, man. I'm worried about injuries. We had D-Hall go down. Corey Lichtensteiger was in and out. Deshaun Jackson went out, came back in. We really showed resiliency. And yet again, let me throw this out there. Everyone hated on Will Blackman, and then look at him, man. This guy somehow he gets turnovers. Will Blackman. Last year, it was just a bunch of people saying, oh, Will Blackman, he's a nobody. He came off the street. There was a reason he wasn't signed on the team, and he keeps coming out here and getting turnovers for us, which is we desperately needed. The last 2 games, we didn't get the turnovers, man. We didn't. And also, when halfway during this game, I was sitting here, I was like, I wonder what people are going to say about goddamn Kirk Cousins. Oh, it's his fault if we were to lose this game. But then you guys need to look at it. This is like the 2nd or 3rd game in a row where Josh Norman gets the ball thrown right here to his face and he dropped the interception. Josh Norman holding his own, even though he went up against a really good wide receiver and Odell Beckham, and Odell Beckham had a lot of yards and stuff like that today. We minimized him. He didn't have a touchdown, right? He didn't. So we minimized him. We made their passing game almost, even though they got a lot of yards and everything, we kind of shut Odell Beckham down from getting the big plays. Our defense kept bending and bending and bending, and they broke a few times. They did, but they got back on track, man. We held Odell to no touchdowns, as I remember right now. Our defense, credit to them, man. It was early in the game, man, and I guarantee you, most of you guys said, "Oh, here we go." After the punt, fumble or whatever, where the Giants got the ball back. And then our defense just seemed not like they were ready to play this goddamn game. They came back. They showed resiliency, man. Injuries. Had a bunch of injuries. People coming in and out of the game. We had to shuffle people around, especially on the offensive line. Sean Laval went out. Corey Lichtensteiger went out. We had Trent Williams playing left guard for a second. Ty Secchi played left tackle for a minute, man. I'm sure there's injuries. Brashad Breeland went out, man. Not good. It's not good. But you guys, what we learned from last year coming into this game this year is next man up, dude. Next man up. And that happened today. A lot of people came in and we got a W with next man up mentality. That's what we need, man. Going into the season, we have so much talent on our team, and it sucks having to think about who's going to go down this season. Every single year there's some of those key players that go down. Breeland being one of them right now. Hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully he'll be back next week. But next man up. We have to have that mentality. It worked out for us today. We kept bending, but when it came down to it, Sua Cravens, the man, big time play to win us the game, dude. Goddamn, down there at the end of the game, it did not seem good. Our defense keeps bending and keeps bending and keeps bending. Third, at the end of the game, it was 3rd and 14 after they got penalties, some bad penalties on them. It looked like, oh my God, here we go. We're about to shut this game out. And then it's like 3rd and 14, and God damn, we give Victor Cruz like 17 on 3rd and 14, man. It's like, end the game. End the game. And it comes down to Sua Cravens almost, single-handedly winning that game for us, because they could have easily kicked a field goal and won that. So much to talk about. Normally, I want to sit here and I want to talk about just what I remember from the game. But I got so many notes. I pretty much have a note for everything that happened. But one thing, I got to talk about the run game, you guys. We didn't give up on the run game. Go back to my last 2 videos, and what did you hear me screaming, ranting, and raving about was giving up on our run game. We ran the ball 13 times last time. And then in this game, excuse me, credit to Sean McVay. Didn't give up on the run. And look what happened, you guys. Look what happened. Didn't give up on the run. And we're running against the Giants, who had one of the best rushing defenses in the league at this point in the year. We didn't give up on the run. And look what happened. Even though we come out on 1st down, and Matt Jones, he gets like 1 yard on 1st down. Didn't give up on the run. Thank you. Thank you, Sean McVay. We got to give we got to run the ball. It's crucial to set up these other plays for Kirk Cousins, take some pressure off of Kirk Cousins, set up other plays. You can't give up on the run. And then there is one small tidbit. I know I'm sitting here going on and on about, thank God you didn't give up on the run, but at the end of the game, there was a big 3rd down and 3 where we ran the ball after we ran on 1st down, ran on 2nd down, and ran on 3rd down on 3rd and 3 when the Giants were just stacked up on the run. They thought we were going to run the ball, and we had 3 tight ends in. We had Davison, we had Niles Paul and Jordan Reed, and we had all these guys in 3rd and 3, and we ran the ball again right into a blitz. I know I'm sitting here ranting and raving about thank you, Sean McVay, for running the ball, but you have to be more situational awareness than that. We're running the ball right into a blitz when we had all his playmakers out there. Reed, Davis, who's been catching the ball, thank you. I don't think he really did anything today. But then, Niles Paul, we have those 3 tight ends out there. Shoot them outside and try to get that 3 passing it on, play action or whatever it is. You run the ball, you set up play action. That's what happens, but we won the game, so that's nitpicking. But, thank God for running the ball. Go back to the last videos I made, and what did you hear me say over and over and over again? I know you guys are tired of, hearing me. You guys always think that, I'm sitting here just doing nothing but defending Kirk Cousins and not blaming him for anything or not critiquing him at all. But you guys, run the goddamn football. Look what happens. Look what happens. We had, let me go over some numbers real quick before I get into my notes. Kirk Cousins, 21 out of 31 attempts were made. Pretty good. 296 passing yards, 8.5 average passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Tress Way with a pass, one pass, 1 attempt, 1 completion, 31 yards. Woo! You guys, Jay Gruden. Woo! Jay Gruden with that call, man. Woo! I love it though. I love it. Good play call. I love it. Matt Jones, 17 attempts. Still not as many attempts as you want, but our other guys did come in and carry. We had, let me see here, Matt Jones, 17 attempts, 65 yards, 3.8 average, not the best. His long was 12 yards. Chris Thompson, 6 attempts, 23 yards, same average, long 8. Robert Kelly came in for 4 rushes for 7 yards. We ran the ball, you guys. We still didn't run it as much as I would like to run it, but we got the job done. We've proven that not being just a passing offense can severely help us. You guys, last year at the beginning of the year, what happened? None of the defenses believed in Kirk Cousins, and they said, hey, let's crowd the line of scrimmage and take away the run and make Kirk Cousins beat us by passing it. And you know what's happening this year? Teams are not respecting the run, and they're putting 3 down linemen and dropping so many people back into passing coverages and making Kirk Cousins dare him to throw it into coverages and just only take what's given to him, which is the under crossing route, which is not going to get us to 1st down all the time. And it's such it's evolving, and it just shows you how good Kirk Cousins is and how people are now afraid of him. And then they were not worried about our run game because we're not running it. Now that we're doing it, we got to win. The run game helps Kirk Cousins out, take pressure off of him, set up some big passes to Deshaun Jackson when first play from scrimmage when we came out. The defense thought we were going to run the ball. Nope, going to throw it 30 yards to Deshaun Jackson. Next down, oh, you're going to run the ball? Nope, we're going to throw almost a 50-yard pass to Deshaun Jackson for a touchdown. That's what happens when you run the ball. You guys, this is common sense. If you know anything about football, you need to run the ball. It's, if anything, you want to throw. The league is changing. Passing is how most people get touchdowns now, so it's important to keep that in mind. But running the ball controls the clock, and if you run the ball effectively, it can help you open the pass. It can control the clock, keep the momentum in your favor, keep the other team's offense, a high-powered offense like the Giants, off the field. It's important. We did it today. Credit to Sean McVay, just like Kirk Cousins, just like Jay Gruden. Everybody got all this criticism from week 1 and 2, and don't get me wrong, we are 1 and 2 on the season. We can't get too over emotional and too happy about this, but this was a huge win. This is something we needed desperately. Now next week we get to play. The Browns at home. We need to do the same thing to the Browns. We need to run the ball. We need this W again to go 2-2 into the fifth game of the season versus the Ravens at the Ravens, who are playing pretty decent right now. I'm not as high on the Ravens as everybody else is, but they're squeaking by wins from teams that just aren't the greatest. They beat the Browns. They beat the Bills, who the Bills are probably are decent at times, but they're not the best. And then they just beat the Jacksonville Jaguars today, who are improved, but they're still the Jaguars. The Jaguars basically squandered their win today. You guys, I'm not as high on the Ravens as other people think, but we do need to come into that game with some confidence. We need to beat the Browns next week and hopefully beat them big. Get some confidence, momentum going 2-2 to go into the fifth game of the season. Let's look at some other stats. Deshaun Jackson, 5 catches for 96 yards. 1 touchdown. Jamison Crowder with a touchdown. Won the nice screenplay. Jamison Crowder is a beast, you guys. One of the best, not rookie, but like second-year wide receivers, man. That guy is just... If we didn't have Jamison Crowder, you guys, we would not be the team that we are today. That would be a huge loss if I ever did lose him. All right, let's get into my notes here. I got a lot of them. Redskins, awesome stop. When the Giants first came out and had the ball first in the game, the Redskins defense looked good. We stopped them into a 3rd and out, and I was really happy to see that because we needed to score points first. We needed to get up on the Giants quick, and the Redskins get the good 3 and out, and then we kick the ball, and Jamison Crowder decides not to pick the ball up, and then one of the Giants actually kind of pushed Quentin Dunbar Jr. into the ball, and then the Giants got it back. It's kind of bullshit. There were some bullshit calls that went on the Redskins this game, and you guys, we did not let the refs screw us out of a win. You can never let the referees beat you out of a win. The David Bruton Jr. thing, I'll go into that. Another thing, you guys, my last few videos, how many times, even during the preseason, have I not been riding David Bruton Jr.? I know Louis T has. I know a lot of us have been riding David Bruton Jr., you guys. He just doesn't show us what we need to see. But I have to admit, David Bruton Jr. showed up this game. I have to give him props, you guys. Even though I still like Duke Iheanacho better, and even on certain plays in this game, Duke Iheanacho still shows the want and the drive to be a starter, a guy who wants to fly around and do stuff and hit people. I have to give David Bruton Jr. props and a pass for this week. Good play, good game, David Bruton Jr., even though he started off a little slow. Redskins fumbled a punt kick by touching the ball. Terrible start. Dunbar was forced into touching the ball. Breland goes off the field. He got hurt. Not good. Hopefully all of our guys that went down aren't that bad. Redskins let Vereen walk all over us. He easily ran into the end zone, and you guys, the Redskins red zone defense is terrible. What I wrote down was Shane Vereen got to walk into the end zone just like Morris got to walk into the end zone last game. When we're down there right on the goal and the defense has to make a stop and they're running the ball, our run defense down there on the line, when it's like 1st or 2nd and goal and the ball's like 1-1, it's like our team gives up, man. It's like our defense and our defensive line's just like, here you go. We don't want to be on the field anymore. Just take the ball. Just get it in there, man. Just do that. It's depressing. The kickoff went out of bounds. The Giants' kickoff went out of bounds. We needed to score. we needed to score a touchdown. We can't settle for a field goal, and I think we did settle for a field goal. Chris Thompson run on 1st down. I want to see Chris Thompson get the ball more. Later on in the game, I thought the one play that we did, the draw, we drawed the ball off to Chris Thompson, and he ran off the left side and got a 1st down. I like that run. We need to do that more often because when we take, it was actually 2nd down, I believe, because goddamn, our running back came in on 1st down, didn't really get anywhere, got like 1 yard, and then the next play, We bring Chris Thompson in, and the defense thinks, oh, here's Chris Thompson. Watch him catching a pass out of the backfield, or the Redskins are going to pass now that we don't have number 31 in there. So then we hand the ball off on a draw. It works. All right, now to get back into it, we kick a field goal, need touchdowns, bad third down play call. Hopkins is good at kicking the ball. The guy is, thank God we got him. Our GM's doing a good job. Redskins need to stop the run on the second drive. Bruton Jr. sucks. I wrote that down. Like I said, he made up for it later in the game. Norman drops a pick. Catch the ball, man. You're a great player, and you're really helping our defense, but you would really even be that much better if you caught these passes multiple times. Norman had the ball hit him in the hands. Maybe he didn't think the ball was going to be there or whatever, but you need to catch those. Deshaun Phillips is getting beat, you guys. Deshaun Phillips is just getting it taken to him. Let's try Kendall Fuller or Greg Toller or even DeShazer Everett. Put someone in there if Phillips is going to keep giving up touchdowns, you guys. Big third down catch by Jordan Reed saves our drive. It's good that we keep trying to run the ball even though there's no gain. I wrote that down. Settle for another field goal. Our defense needs to hold people to field goals like the Giants is holding us to field goals. Chris Baker smashes Manning, and unfortunately we didn't get the ball. The Giants kept it. Redskins get a break after the Baker annihilation of Eli Manning. Stop him on third down, and Skins get the ball back. We need a touchdown. Jamison Crowder is the man. That awesome kick return. Jamison Crowder is our guy for kick return. We figured that out now. Thank God someone stepped up and done something. Even though Jamison Crowder, he ran backwards. He ran side to side, and he didn't get right down the field. He still made something out of nothing, you guys. You never want to sit here and preach to a guy, hey, try to keep going side to side or backwards and try to get more yardage. It's always what you're telling them. Get the yards in front of you, and that's it. Don't try to be a superhero or whatever. But if Jamison Crowder is actually making it work, you can't fault the guy. And also, on that kick return for Jamison Crowder, Duke Iheanacho levels Keenan Robinson, thank God. And David Bruton Jr. also was down the field getting good blocks. This is where the game started to turn around for David Bruton Jr., and I had to start giving him credit. The Duke Iheanacho levels Keenan Robinson on the play, helps Jamison Crowder get that big return. You guys, you know me. I liked Keenan Robinson on our team. I really did like him. He's a really good cover linebacker. I love the guy. But now that he's on the Giants and he was talking some shit about our team, fuck him. Thank God Duke Iheanacho leveled his ass. I like handing the ball off more, helping Kirk out. Keep handing the ball off. Kirk has a bad habit. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Kirk Cousins missed. I think it was Rashad Ross or Ryan Grant in the end zone for a touchdown. You guys, I'll be critical of Kirk Cousins here. If you think I'm never critical of him, Kirk Cousins has this bad habit of doing this. It's kind of like he flinches under pressure or something. What he does is, like, there'll be a guy, he's done this multiple times, and it always scares the living shit out of me. There's like a guy like Jordan Reed coming across. It's like Jordan Reed's coming across the field this way, and then we have Ryan Grant in the end zone coming around this way. And it's like Kirk Cousins doesn't make up his mind. Who am I throwing the ball to? He kind of throws it up in the middle of both of these guys, just kind of like, please someone catch it. Please someone catch it. Someone make a play. And it's like he has like a brain fart, and he just throws it up in the middle of both those guys instead of decisively throwing it to one of them. He's done this multiple times, and luckily it wasn't intercepted or whatever. It was a missed touchdown by Ryan Grant, but hey, this is also the same guy who won us this game today. Morgan Moses, false start. We had a bunch of penalties, man. It's not good. We got held to another field goal. Will Compton seems to be making speedy calls on the fly to the rest of the defense. He seems to be a good vocal leader. 3rd and 14, they get 16. It's going to be a long season. That's what I wrote. Suet Cravens had a penalty. Gives them a first down. Can't have it. Penalties. Redskins defense, more penalties. Too many men on the field. Roughing the passer, Trent Murphy. You guys, we get, and then right after that happens, we get blown up on some running plays back to back. Another walk-in touchdown for, rushing touchdown for the Giants. Chris Baker gets into it with Joe Barry on the sidelines. I wrote down, good. Screw Joe Barry. Someone should say something to him. Kirk, 2 big throws to Deshaun Jackson. We know 31 yards and then 45 yards for a touchdown. Who keeps saying Kirk Cousins can't throw a deep ball? D'Angelo Hall goes down. Not good, but next man up. Defense gives up big runs all day. Keeps happening. Redskins get the fumble recovery. Will Blackmon gets a turnover. The guy creates turnovers. Give him credit. Kirk gets the defense to jump off sides. Deshaun Jackson goes down, but he comes back. Missed opportunities at the end of the half where we could have gotten a field goal, but Kirk holds onto the ball, gets sacked, and the time runs off the clock. We could have had a field goal there. Corey Lichtensteiger goes down multiple times. Trent Williams moves to left guard, and Ty Nsekhe comes in at left tackle. Skins with a good hold on defense after Giants penalty. Terrible holding call on Brandon Scherf. Kills our drive. There was no holding call. We had some bad calls on us in this game, and thank God we didn't let that decide the outcome of the game. Jamison Crowder, he got pushed. He got shoved in the back on the next play or the same play, and there was no call on it. Bad refs today, man. Jamison Crowder, screen touchdown for 55 yards, shows the speed. After the touchdown, first play that Eli Manning gets to do is a 37-yard pass. What is our defense doing, man? Our defense needs to rally. They need to show passion, man. They need to rally to the ball. Skins can't stop the run. There's missed tackles on the sideline by everybody. Trent Murphy strips Eli. Giants get the ball back. David Bruton Jr. Intercepts the pass in the end zone. They call it incomplete, and we challenged it, and they still called it incomplete. Bullshit. That is a catch and interception in the end zone if I've ever fucking seen one. We got screwed. It's the third quarter, and we were down by 1. I was afraid that we were going to get away from the run, and we just kept coming out and passing it. But we did stick with the run. Jordan Reed, great one-hand catch, and then he runs for a first down after it looks like he should have been tackled multiple times. Kirk Cousins is missing, seeing some open wide receivers. We had some guys open for touchdowns, but sometimes that's going to happen. Sometimes you're going to miss wide receivers in blown coverages when you try to get the ball out of your hands so quick. Morgan Moses gets beat on critical 3rd down and 4. Fake punt pass, and it works. Woo, you guys. Jay Gruden is good at sometimes coming up with these calls. Last year, the onside kick in the Tampa Bay game to get us back in the game. This play to keep the drive going. Give him some credit, you guys. Robert Kelly has a good run, but then he's hesitant to go all the way to the outside with it and got probably a first down I think he would have gotten. And then the next play he slips and falls down when he looks like he had a good hole. Good 3rd down conversion to Garcon. I want Chris Thompson to have the same delayed handoff to the left that we gave to him before and he got like the first down on it. I wanted him to do that down near the goal line when Kirk did the QB keep and he ran up the middle. I like handing it off to Chris Thompson better, man. I thought that was a better play to call there. That same call. Norman gets a penalty, roughing the wide receiver, whatever the goddamn call was. He went high on him. Redskins missed tackles on the outside. Beckham runs free. Luckily, that play got called back. Quentin Dunbar with the interception. Let's go. When we keep the penalties down for the Redskins and the Giants had more penalties than us, we win the game, you guys. We need to play sound football. We need to not have penalties after penalties after penalties, and we will win. We will win. Giants had a blocked punt, but luckily the Giants hit our guy on the sidelines and got a roughing. I keep saying roughing. It was personal foul. And also on the same play, good hustle for Trent Murphy for getting to the sideline and knocking the ball out, making sure no one else recovered it. Giants give up on the run in the 4th quarter. They just stopped running the ball, it seemed at times. They got pass happy. They came out and just with all wide receivers, no running backs. We aren't getting pressure to Eli at the end of the game because it keeps dinking and dunking the whole game. And everybody sits here and says shit about Kirk Cousins dinking and dunking the ball, but you guys, it works. The greats, like sometimes Eli Manning's great. He does it. Peyton Manning did it for a while. I mean, Tom Brady, they dink and dunk, man. They do it for multiple reasons. Sua Cravens dropped an interception. Glad we aren't giving up on the run, even if we don't get much on first down. And then I said, see, we don't give up on the run, and we start getting decent runs at the end of the game. We started running the clock down and opposing our will on the defense and showing them that, we can run the ball. Then we have a 3rd and 3, and we run it on a bad look, like I said. I don't know why we didn't throw it on that play, even though I sit here and I keep saying, let's run, let's run, let's run. That play we should have threw the ball. 3rd and 3. We just had all of our tight ends out there on 2 consecutive runs. I think on the 3rd down and 3, if we don't run it and we have our tight ends go out for passes, I think that would have worked. Sua Cravens with the game-winning interception. Thank God some of our rookies are stepping up, man. Sua Cravens, we saw it, and we kept saying it over and over and over in the preseason. This guy is a gamer. This guy has shown talent over and over, and he won us this game with that interception. Or easily, I think Eli Manning could have walked down the field and kicked the field goal and won the game by 1 point. And you guys, the last thing I have written down in my notes is I need to give a shout-out to Redskins Breakdown. Redskins Breakdown on YouTube, another YouTube channel that I just found out about today that does Redskins commentary and videos. So funny. These guys are so funny. It's 2 guys. And they sit there and they break down the Redskins games. You have to go back, and even though you want to wait and see what they have to say about the game today, go back and watch the Redskins Breakdown video about last week versus the Cowboys and the week before versus the Steelers. These guys are hilarious, dude. Hilarious. I love what they're doing. Great commentary. Great time. Watching these guys is a great time. There's a lot of these Redskins YouTubers coming out, man. I'm so happy about it, dude. I love that we have something to watch. Hardcore Redskins fans, hardcore NFL fans, if it's not Sunday and we have an entire week to go until next Sunday, if you are not entertained by the amount of Redskins YouTubers there are right now, there's even more of them. Redskins Breakdown, check them out. Louis T on the warpath. And then we got other guys out there who do the hate week stuff and you know, do our shit talking for us. You know, that's not me. I'm not really like a shit talker to other teams or whatever. But we got guys out there who do that too. If that's your thing, there's so much entertainment value for you guys here on YouTube. If you're hardcore fans and you can't wait until next week and you want somewhere to go and talk to somebody about the Redskins or the NFL, man, look no further, man. We have a solid group of guys out there, and I'm thinking about making a shout-out video for all the Redskins YouTubers out there, just making like a list and going through them and explaining, you know what their strengths are and stuff like that about the YouTubers, you know, and try to give a shout-out to everybody and try to get this community even bigger, even stronger. Going into next week versus the Browns, we need to murder the Browns and get our confidence up, and then we go to the goddamn Ravens. I think we can beat them. And then after that, we play Carson Wentz, a rookie. We need to blitz the shit out of him, get to him early, pound him out. The Lions look better than they have in the past few years, you guys. When I first looked at the schedule, I thought the Lions were going to be a really beatable team, but they're looking better. Hopefully we can go to the Lions and take it to them, beat them, and then we can. Then who says we can't go to London and play the Bengals when they're not at their home? And who says we can't beat them there? And then the Vikings, it's going to be a tough game. Packers, going to be a tough game. The Cowboys next time, I don't think, no chance in hell we let the Cowboys beat us again. And then at the Cardinals, hard game. And then at the Eagles, another winnable game. Panthers at home. Panthers just lost today to I forget who. Who says we can't beat them? And then it's at the Bears. Why can't we beat the Bears? And then the Giants yet again at home. This time, let's stomp up on them again. I don't know how many wins that is, but god damn it, if you gave up on us after 2 games, screw you. You don't deserve this win. You don't deserve to sit here and enjoy Redskins football. If you gave up on our team 2 games into the season, my name is B Militant. Hail to the Redskins. Subscribe to this channel here, Redskins Review. If you're a Redskins fan or just fan of the NFL in general, can't wait to see what Louis T on the warpath, all these other guys have to say. Check them out. Check their videos out. See you in the next one, guys. Hail to the Redskins. Peace.